It was important to join with our first responders to help secure the safety of all Americans, not just talk about it. So I joined up. And here's your opportunity to join ICE. So if you want to help save America, ICE is arresting the worst of the worst and removing them from America's streets. I like that. I voted for that. They need your help. We need your help to protect our homeland and our families.
Well, he played Superman on TV. Now he's making a super move to help the illegal immigration crisis. Let's bring in actor Dean Cain. Dean, great to have you on the show as always. Congratulations on this new road that you're pursuing here. It looks like your push, Dean, along with DHS Secretary Kristi Noem, was working because they now have 80,000 applications for 10,000 jobs. Nice work.
80,001, Trace, because I jumped in. You know, it started with me with that recruited video. I wasn't an officer, an ICE officer, agent. I was a police officer. I've been a deputy sheriff for close to a decade and a reserve police officer. I love our men and women in law enforcement, and what's been going on with our ICE agents it's been crazy to me. These are wonderful men and women who are enforcing the law. They deserve our protection and our respect, and I am so happy to be able to join up with them. Changed age restrictions, changed all sorts of different things. That's why so many people, so many patriots have stepped up, and I'm proud to be among them.
And I'm wondering, because you just mentioned there, you're a reserve police officer, you're also a deputy sheriff, and I'm wondering why you did that. You kind of explained why you got involved in ICE, and it really is a disgrace the way these men and women are being treated. But why get into law enforcement at all, Dean? What was the motivation for you there?
Well, I was one of those kids who grew up, you know, where you knew that don't talk to strangers except for police officers because they're there to help you. I respected law enforcement. My uncle was an Air Force lieutenant colonel. My grandfather was a commander in the Navy. I had learned a lot of military discipline as a child because if I got out of line, they would straighten me out very quickly. So I've always had great respect for law enforcement. And when the whole defund the police thing came up, I thought, this is crazy. I know too many officers that are great people that deserve our respect and their support. And so instead of just talking about it, because I did talk about it, I stepped up and I joined. And I was right. You know, the people with whom I serve are amazing. They're great. You know, my sheriff, Lenny Milholland, is fantastic in Virginia. My police chief in Pocatello, Idaho, Roger Shy, is loved by people. When he comes into a restaurant, it's like Norm from Cheers. They love him, and that's what policing should be. And I'd like to see that return and that respect for our officers.
Heck, you'd have played pro football if you had better knees, Dean. I mean, that's the whole thing here. Is I laugh because I want to know what you think about the left constantly calling out ICE agents for wearing masks and for the tactics, and you think this is law enforcement, and you have doxed them, you have outed them, you have thrown bottles and rocks at them, and now you're wondering why they're wearing masks. What do you think?
100%. I mean, they should be protected. They shouldn't be doxxed. They're doing their job. And if Congress doesn't like the way the immigration system is, they can fix it. So instead of just screaming at the, you know, to the heavens to change things and how everything's awful, do something about the immigration situation. Our immigration system is broken. It should be fixed. It should be updated. We take over 1 million a year legally, and for those who want to come here illegally, I say get in line, come here, prove your worth, prove the reasons that you should be here, be vetted, and assimilate and join America. We'd love to have immigrants, but make it legal.
Yeah, and when you become legal, everybody will stand and applaud. Dean Cain, great to have you on the show as always, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Trace.